Alright guys, so we back with another video, and I want to give y'all a little something I had a discussion about yesterday, and I really want to point this out because I think it's something that I need a lot of people to understand, and I want a lot of people to kind of hear. Okay, so look, if you're in a position where you like somebody, you're in a position where you're going after somebody, and you know, you're doing your thing, being all kind, and it feels like you have a chance, and then at the end you kind of find out that it really wasn't going to turn out that way, in a very subtle, either subliminal or very low radar type of way, or not even low radar, just a very easy way, right? And you still get pissed off, and they wonder why I let him down so easy. Why is he still mad? You know? Let me tell y'all something. Letting someone down easy is no different than almost essentially accidentally leading them on, right? Now I get it, some of y'all are gonna be like, y'all stupid, you should recognize the signals. If a girl ain't feeling you, that's on you to know that. If something ain't going a certain way, that's on you to know that type of shit. Okay, fine, I got that. You know, that's how y'all feel, right? And all I gotta say in response to that is, it's not our job to know shit. I've told this to people before. Nobody knows how you really feel until you tell them. Nobody. We can probably detect certain things, like, you know, like I've gotten better at noticing when a girl wants to talk to me and when she doesn't want to talk to me. But again, it could be completely different fucking scenario, and I never actually know because I'm also really bad at reading fucking signals, right? And it's just, some of us are like that. And what I want people to understand is that there's no point in trying to let someone down easy. I'm not saying be a fucking brute about it, but I'm saying don't try and be fucking subliminal and low-key about it. Like, you need to be straight up with people, man. Like, I'm telling you. Now, I get it. They're stubborn people. There are people who just don't fucking get the message at the jump. They just keep talking and talking and talking. They keep going for it even after you've told them multiple times. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the people that, for example, I'm just going to run a little scenario for you, right? A long time ago, a girl, I'm actually really close friends with her, and right, I liked her, right? So, you know, me, obviously, I started doing my thing. I'm trying to like get with her and all that, and you know, I'm trying to do my best, but I'm also like very hesitant about what moves to make, what moves not to make, stuff like that, and that shit. And then when, you know, I kind of realized like, hey, I don't really have a chance. But it took me so long to fucking find out because I was never let down. I was never told at a certain point, like, hey, look, I don't mean to be rude, like, I just need to tell you because I don't want you to waste your time, you know, like, stop chasing me. You, like, it's not gonna, I don't feel for you that way. She never told me that. It just kept going, right? And for God knows how fucking long, I didn't realize I never had a chance until the end, right? Where I kind of finally kind of hit me, and I'm just like, oh, right, you know, I'm not gonna tell y'all what she did, but it was just like, I remember I like sent her, you know how they had like the Instagram snaps and shit. I remember we were like snapping one of those, and I was like, oh, you're so beautiful, and she kind of gave me like the LOL stop. Okay, you know, like, I was pretty upset about that. Maybe I took it harder than I actually did, but at that point I kind of realized, I kind of put it together. I was like, I don't have a chance here, you know, after like kind of the accumulation of all. But right, it's just like, for that long I was going, and you never told me what was right. I mean, what was real. You never told me what it was gonna be, right? You never told me I didn't have a chance. So I just spent all that time investing myself into something that I didn't even realize wasn't going the right way. The same thing happened with another girl where I was getting with her, but she was always subliminal. Like, she never would tell me straight up, hey, I don't like you like that. Like, we, you know, like, we're on some low shit. You know, like, I'm not messing with you like that. I just want to be friends, right? You know, it was always very low key. You know, she didn't talk as often certain days. She kind of like distanced herself and stuff like that. And it's like, why do you need to do that? Because then what it does is it fucks with us, and because we don't have a definite answer, we don't have a definite idea on what to do. So we just go with whatever we think works. And usually the most common answer for us is they're playing hard to get. Right? It's like, come on. How many of you guys hate when people do that and you're like, no, I'm not trying to fuck with you, like you just on some other shit. It's like, yeah. And then we just all of a sudden assume, no, they're just playing hard to get. No, I don't like you, right? It aggravates you. It's aggravating. Look, letting someone down easy, and this isn't just in like whether they like you. I'm talking about, you know, whether you getting criticism to somebody, you know, to help them out with something, whether you being just blunt honest with somebody about a certain situation. I think wind's coming. I'm hoping that's not gonna fuck up the audio too much, but right, situation like that, you can't be letting down easy. You can't be easy about it. You can't be subliminal about it. Nobody's gonna know. Like, we need to know from the jump. I'm sorry, y'all. Like, you just gotta be real about the way you feel. You can't be holding back the genuine truth from somebody. Nobody deserves to have that. Nobody. That it's gonna hurt somebody more if you don't stab them in the heart now, because you know it hurts more than getting stabbed in the heart just from the jump than from, you know, 3 months from now, 2 months from now, when they were investing all that time and energy and you thinking they had a chance, thinking they were gonna go somewhere, thinking they were making progress and shit was just about to go good for them, and then you hit them. That's even worse. Like, you know, we and my friend were talking about this. We're like, you know what we realized, bro? The moment one person or the other catches feelings in a boy-girl relationship, or even boy-girl relationship, the moment feelings are caught between two people, the moment feelings are caught, friendship is on the line. Because if those feelings are now at a much higher intense rate, right? So if they get denied, it sucks. But you can't let them down easy and think, oh, it's, you know, I want to keep our friendship, I don't want to be rude, and then him not be mad that I didn't take his feelings. Well, what are you gonna do? Keep playing the fake game with them? Because right now he thinks you got a chance. Right now he thinks he's actually going somewhere, but you know that you don't. You need to tell people off the bat. I don't care if they dip out on you or not. I don't care if the friendship goes off to nothing after that. Like, if you don't tell people, you gonna hurt them more in the end than you are right now. If you're trying to spare people's feelings, it's like, look, it's great that y'all consider people's feelings and y'all think about this shit, or, you know, maybe you're selfish and you just don't want to look like the bad guy or whatnot. Whatever your fucking intent is, I'm telling you, regardless, you're hurting them more by allowing them to continue and believe they have a chance when they really don't. And I know you unintentionally do it and don't realize that it's hurting them, and so maybe you do, but again, you still just don't want to hurt them. I'm telling you, it's better to just rip that bandage off now instead of waiting. Right? It's just not gonna help. I'm telling you. It sucks. So, you know, if they tell you how they feel and you're not flying with that, or you notice it's a certain way, you're not flying with that, you need to just tell them straight up. Like, hey, look, if you feeling this way about me, like, I cannot do this. I cannot. I'm not with you like that. You know? The friendship, the bond, all that, it may dissipate in a second when you say that. But guess what? It's gonna dissipate either way if you let them down easy or not, if it's at that point. Anyway, so like, you know, there's no such thing as letting someone down easy. Some people you can, but others you can't. You need to just be straight up with people, dog. Like, I'm telling you, you need to be straight up with people. I don't know a better way to put it to you guys. Rejection hurts, no matter whether it's 2 months from now or just right now. Rejection hurts. To be pushed away hurts. It sucks. So stop playing the game that you can ease the pain. It's gonna hurt either way. It's gonna hurt really bad either way. So just tell us from the jump, man. Tell us straight from it. Because I'm telling you, the further you delay that shit, the worse it's gonna be on both of y'all. Really, the worse is gonna be on them too. Because, again, when you build them up to that point and then they realize they don't have that chance with you anymore, that's really gonna hit them in the heart. That's really gonna hit them all over. Okay? If you need to stab somebody in the heart to get that message across, if you need to be straight up with somebody, be straight up. Be honest with people. Look, I'm telling you this. It is inauthentic to not tell somebody the way you feel about them. It is not, I mean, no, I said that wrong. It is not authentic to hide the way you feel about somebody. It's inauthentic. What is authentic is about being real about the way you feel, being real about what you're wanting, being real about where you're at. Okay? If you're being unauthentic with them and not telling them, you're essentially creating a situation where the friendship is now in an inauthentic position. So think about that. For those 2 months that you're trying to let them down easy, guess what? You're not even in a real relationship anymore. You're not even in a real friendship anymore. You're inauthentic. You are in a state of inauthenticity because the feelings that are existing at this moment are not in true alignment anymore. It is not the truth of the relationship anymore. He's believing something that isn't in his reality, and you're believing something, you know the reality, but you don't want to move into the real reality. You just want to keep it playing on. You want to play. You don't want to be, right? That's what I'm telling you. Be straight up. Be authentic. It hurts so much more when you play the inauthentic card and keep going on trying to let them down easy. Letting them down easy is inauthentic. I get if you, like, I'm not telling you to be rude about it. I'm not telling you to be like, hey, you don't have a chance, bitch, get the fuck out of my face. No, don't do that. I'm telling you just to be straight up. Be like, you can be kind about it. I don't care how kind you put it, it's gonna hurt them either way. But I'm telling you, if you're kind about it, they will consider it. You know, like, hey, it was great, you know. But if you lead them on, I don't care how kind you put it, they will fucking have a real grudge against you. Why? Because I had that. So, I'm telling you, they don't like it. We don't like it when you guys hide the truth from us. Just be real with us from the jump. You ain't feeling us, just be real. If you're not feeling us, just be real about it. That's fine. We can fucking move on. We can get our minds right. So, please, be real with people about the way you feel. Be kind about it. You know, hey, you're very respectful, like, hey, you know, I know you've been feeling this way about me for some time, and I gotta be honest, I'm just not feeling it. I gotta tell you that you just don't have a chance. I know you think you may have a chance and whatnot, and that's cool, and it's cool that you have feelings for me, and that's fine. But I gotta tell you that you don't have a chance. I don't want you wasting time with me, you know, and I'm not trying to be mean about this. I know this is probably gonna hurt you, and I really apologize for that, but like, fuck, you know, I have to let you know sooner than later. You know, what you're trying to go for isn't gonna work with me. And here's the thing. If this is one of those people that think if they spend more time with you, you'll like them, or if they're just one of those people that's really stubborn, then there's nothing you can do for them. I don't care how hard you let them down or how easy you let them down. Oh shit. I don't care how easy you let them down. I don't care how hard you let them down. If they're stubborn and they don't fucking listen, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work, I promise. So keep that in mind, right? Be real with the way you feel. Be real and honest about what is. And be kind about it, man. Just be good. Don't get lost in that idea of, oh, I gotta tell them, you know, I gotta be nice and look. Just be real about the way you feel. Put it in a nice, calm way, and they'll get the message. Or if you're dealing with somebody who's stubborn, not much you can do for them. Honestly, it may even end up to a cutoff if it becomes that case. You know, like, hey, we can't do it, right? Like, you just need to get the fuck. Okay? Be real about the emotions. Be real about what's real. Be real about what is. Don't play what isn't. Okay? That's all I gotta say. Talk to y'all next time.